Breaking news. Up-and-coming footballer Alejandro Garnacho, a renowned Argentinian jewel, has been transferred to the football afterlife
and is currently being led by the idol Lionel Messi in a trek through hell.
Let us quickly shift to our reporter Sebastian, who's awaiting the promising footballer's arrival in the first circle of hell.
Thank you so much, guys. This was undoubtedly an unexpected travel. But the reason behind this is true to Garnacho's future career. Garnacho is an auspicious amateur who has not experienced the afterlife and its petrifying consequences.
So is this the reasoning behind this ambiguous decision?
Certainly, he requested Lionel Messi to guide this passage due to his sagacious experiences.
Thanks. Can you report what you noticed in this layer of hell?
I've conversed with some people who have been sectioned off to this region. Players in this layer of hell have sinned by achieving more than 70 yellow cards in their career as a football player. In football, yellow cards are a recurring offense, but achieving and being presented with more than 70 of them will not be overlooked by Pele.
Real quick, you said will not be overlooked by Pele? Who is Pele exactly?
Yes, thank you so much for that question. I totally forgot about that. Pele is also known as the Almighty and is greatly avowed as the god of football, or the football god. Attributable to his flawless career, his performance on the football pitch, and also his popularity amongst all football fans.
Would you mind showing us the actual first circle?
Yes, let me do that real quick. As you saw, these sinners are punished by their actions that they decided to partake in throughout their football career. As we traverse and delve into lower and lower layers of hell, you will see an increase in the severity of the sin and the punishment as well. We have now entered the second circle of football hell.
What do you see?
The people in this layer of hell have been involved in excessive trash talking and taunting. They are put through a never-ending tunnel called the taunt tunnel. This taunt tunnel projects opponents mimicking the sinner's past disrespectful actions. A good example of a sinner that would be placed in this circle would be the Spanish international Diego Costa. As we move through hell, do not be afraid to ask any questions.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Alright, well, see you at the fourth circle.
As our reporter moves along Garnacho and Messi's journey, I will quickly clarify the third circle. This section cascades ball hoggers who refuse to share and pass the ball with their teammates by imprisoning them in the eternal solo stadium.
The fourth circle is extremely similar to the first circle. Instead, it involves red cards. Red cards are widely utilized by referees to punish excessive fouls. Instead, in this circle, whenever someone receives more than 5 red cards, they are sectioned to this layer of hell.
Can you give me an example of an individual who would be appointed to this circle?
Of course, a perfect example of a sinner that would be placed into this layer of hell would be Gerardo de Boya. Gerardo de Boya is widely known as the dirtiest player of all time. He was able to amount over 46 red cards as a football player. Let's take a quick break as I go to the fifth circle. Axel will talk about it as I listen along.
I appreciate it. Let me know if my information is incorrect. The fifth circle entails divers of football. These people repeatedly found pleasure in setting up free kicks and penalty kicks by faking a tackle. I am not sure how they are punished due to my inexperience in hell topics.
But an example of a sinner is Arjen Robben, who is prominent for his diving in the 2014 World Cup, who would set up fake penalties against teams like Mexico, which led for his team to be victorious. Oh, Sebastian has made it. Let's switch over to him while he explains the contra passo of the circle.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. That was great commentary. I also wanted to note some peculiar interactions that have been happening between Garnacho and some of the sinners. Just a quick note. My usage as a reporter ends here, since I can no longer access the next 2 layers of hell due to the severities of it. But we can still talk about them and the punishments that are given to the sinners. I have also somehow accessed some secret footage from the domain of hell.
No one besides Pele has infiltrated the last 2 layers.
Well, let's talk about them.
Okay, the sixth circle is utilized to punish the players who have injured opponents and even ended their careers.
They are constantly getting slide tackled by Sergio Ramos, the guard of the seventh circle, and the rotting soccer balls give off a putrid smell that helps these wrongdoers reflect on the disgust that they have done upon injured players.
Okay, now let's talk about the seventh circle. The sinners of this circle are despised by Pele. Pele hates cheating, and this is exactly what these players did. They cheated. They would rig the matches and even pay the refs. A good example is a Juventus 2005 to 2016. They rigged every single match they played in, which ended up on them being exiled from Serie A.
So that should be it for this news broadcast. Thank you, Sebastian, for following and guiding us through this journey of Garnachos.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next one.